أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Welcome everyone to the second class and the second session of today's class. So I will just quickly revise what we learned in the last class, and then inshallah we move on to learning new stuff. Okay. So as we discussed last class as well, and in the first session today as again, that every word in Arabic language will fall into one of three categories. There is no fourth category, okay? Only three. And as you saw them before, ism, fail, and harf. These are the three categories. I know they can be translated into English as well as noun, verb, and particle. But for this class, I would suggest that we use the Arabic terms, ism, fail, and harf. You should know the English translation of them, but in this class, when we mention them as ism, fail, or harf. Okay, what is ism? As we discussed before, name of a person, place, or a thing, pronouns, adjectives, adverb, all of that. It's called ism. So actually, ism is more than a noun. It's more than a noun, but we still translate it as noun in English language. Fail is a word that has action in it, and it has a tense in it, meaning it will be about past, present, or future. And harf gives an incomplete meaning unless we use another word after it. For example, I ask one of you, where are you going? And you tell me, to. You just use one word, to. Does it mean anything? It doesn't give me any meaning, right? It doesn't tell me where are you going unless you say to the school, right? So these kinds of words, they are called harf. Again, ism, fail, harf. These are the three types of words in Arabic language. Then when we labeled some sentences, which was a very simple exercise. I will not go over that. And then we use some Arabic sentences to label them, which was another simple exercise. And then we started learning about ism. So this second part of the class will be focusing on ism. Okay. And the first thing was, how would you identify an ism in Quran? How would you know that a word you are looking at is an ism or not? So there are a few signs. Words ending with tanween. What does tanween mean? Double haraka. Dammatain, fathatain, kasratain. Or in some people would say two pesh, two zabar, two zer. In subcontinent, some people use these terms. But in this class, we will use the word dhamma for pesh, fatha for zabar, and kasra for zer. So you should be aware of this. So the words that end with these harakat, dhammatain, fathatain, or kasratain, they are typically ism. So that's the first sign that will tell you that a word is ism. If a word starts with an al, and this is an additional al at the beginning of the word, like alhamdu, al-arda, ar-rahmani, then you should know that these words are ism. There are a few fail who start with like this, but they are not additional letters, right? Al is an additional letter that is attached at the start of an ism. So this is the second sign. Third sign, the words that end with the round ta. This ta is called ta marbuta. You don't have to memorize this term, but if you do, that will be great. Like rahmatun, hamzatun, quwwatin. These words, they are all ism. So these are the three common signs to identify an ism. But this, as I said in the last class, this is not a complete list. There will be other ism who will not have any of these three signs, but they will be still ism. Okay? All right. We haven't learned anything new yet. Still old stuff from the last class. Then we learned about the properties of ism. Properties of ism. And we said every ism has 4 properties. Every ism has 4 properties. And in the last class, I had requested that everybody memorize by heart these 4 properties, the names of these 4 properties. So if you have not done that yet, you still have time. Please do that. It will not take very long. And what are those 4 properties? Status, gender, number, and type. So when I ask somebody in the class, what are the 4 properties of ism? This is how you're going to answer this question. Status, gender, number, type. Simple as that. Status, gender, number, and type. And I give you the Arabic of these 4 terms. Status, number, gender, type are called i'rab, jins, adad, and qism. But for this class, we will use the English terms. All right. So memorize these 4 properties, the names of the 4 properties of ism, and that will inshallah be very, very useful. Okay. All right. Okay. Moving on. Still revising. We haven't learned anything new yet. Now, moving on, we will learn about status. What is a status? So for each of these properties, we will learn in detail. It's going to take some time, but this is the foundation. Without learning this, you cannot learn Arabic. So be focused, please. To learn status, we need to learn the Muslim chart first. Okay, and there are 3 columns in this chart: a singular column, a dual column, and a plural column. The word is Muslimun. Muslimun means one Muslim. And it has 3 forms: Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. All 3 mean the same. A Muslim, a single Muslim. And then dual is Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. The second and third word is the same. Why is the same? Why it is repeated? We will inshallah know that. But Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, all three words, they mean 2 Muslims. And Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina, these 3 words mean more than 2. So when I say plural for an Arabic word, it means more than 2. 2 is not included in plural. That is difference between English and Arabic language. For duals, they have separate words. Okay, so Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. So this is the Muslim chart for masculine gender. And in the last class, I had requested that everybody memorize this by heart. So I hope everybody has done that. Is there anybody who wants to tell me they have memorized? And they can tell me the chart. I have Abdul Hadi. Abdul Hadi, give me the Muslim chart. I'm hiding it from you. Go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam. Go ahead.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimani, Muslimaini, 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 Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina.
Very good job. Excellent job, Abdul Hadi. One more. Brother Sultan, you have your hand up. Okay, will you be able to do this? Okay. One more. We have Aisha Akhtar. She had her hand up.
Yes. Musliman, Muslimin, Muslimun.
No. The order is very important, sister.
Oh, okay.
Muslimun is the first word.
Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin.
Muslimani.
Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini. Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina.
All right, great. Thank you, sister. Thank you. So it is very important that we keep the order. Muslimun, Musliman, Muslimin. Muslimani, Muslimaini, Muslimaini, Muslimuna, Muslimina, Muslimina. So if you have not memorized this table yet, this chart yet, please memorize it. It's going to be very useful. And we are going to build on this chart to understand the first property of ism. Okay. And then we learned about how we can fix, sorry, not fix, how we can use other words and fit them in the Muslim chart template. For example, mu'minun, mu'minun, mu'minan, mu'minin, mu'minani, mu'minaini, mu'minaini, mu'minuna, mu'minina, mu'minin. But more important is the Muslim chart. Okay, everybody memorize the Muslim chart. Please, still have time. Today, we are also going to, this is now the new stuff. Feminine gender Muslim chart. So first of all, Muslimun means a male Muslim, a single male Muslim. Masculine, it's a masculine word. How we change that to feminine? We replace the dhammatain, the two dhamma, the two pesh, with a single fatha, single zabar. And then we add a ta marbuta with a tanween on it. So Muslimun means a male Muslim, and Muslimatun means a female, a single female Muslim. Okay, Muslimatun. And now we will make a feminine gender Muslim chart out of this word, Muslimatun. So Muslimatun will be the starting word. Now how it will do? Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin, Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini, Muslimatun, Muslimatin, Muslimatin. So Muslimatun, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. These are three words in the first column. They mean the same thing. One Muslim lady, one female Muslim. Muslimatani, Muslimataini, Muslimataini. It means two Muslim female, two female Muslim. And Muslimatun, Muslimatin, and Muslimatin. That means more than two female Muslims. Remember, there is no Muslimatan. All right? It's only Muslimatin. And I have the same request. Everybody memorize the feminine gender Muslim chart. Okay, this is our building block. And this will help us learn the first property of ism, that is status. Okay, we haven't reached there yet, but these are the building blocks that we inshallah help, which are going to use to understand the status when we. All right, so Muslim gender, Muslim chart for masculine and Muslim chart for feminine. And now what we are going to do is fit other words in this table. Fit other words in this table and use this table as a template. Okay. Abu Bakr. We have Abu Bakr. Unmute yourself.
Alright.
Abu Bakr, your word is mu'minatun. It's a believer, a female believer. Can you fit this in the table and make 9 words out of it?
I couldn't hear you.
You cannot hear me?
Can you repeat the word again?
Mu'minatun. It's on in this table here. Mu'minatun, mu'minatan, mu'minatin. Okay, what will be next?
Mu'minatani, mu'minataini, mu'minataini, mu'minatun, mu'minatin, mu'minatin.
Simple as that. Thank you, Abu Bakr. We have Abdu Mujid. Kafiratun. Can you make 9 words out of it?
Kafiratun, kafiratan, kafiratin. Kafiratani, kafirataini, kafirataini. Kafiratun, kafiratani, kafiratani.
Kafiratun, kafiratin, kafiratin. Yeah.
كافرات كافرات.
Very good. Thank you, brother. Thank you. That was very good. One more. Nasiratun. So we are going to fit this into table. We have Aisha.
Yes, please.
Yes, sister. We have
Uh,
two Aisha. I meant this Aisha, which
Okay.
doesn't have shown the last name. So
Assalamu
I would like if there are two Aisha, maybe add your last name so we could distinguish. Aisha, go ahead.
Okay. Is it for the singular or the dual or the plural?
Yeah, all of them with the word Nasiratun.
Okay. Nasirotun, nasirotan, nasirotin. Nasirotani, nasirotaini, nasirotaini. Nasirotun, nasirotin, nasirotin.
Yeah, you did very well, sister. Very well. There was one problem. For the plural, you have to prolong it a bit, stretch it a bit. Nasiratun, nasiro, ra. You see, make it longer. Ratin and nasiratin.
Tin.
All right. So in the breakout room, we can practice more. But for now, I want to go to the next slide. In the breakout room, we can use these words to fit them in the table. Now, what is this? Muslim chart. Everybody knows this. Now I'm going to use it to tell you the status. There are three types of status: Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Memorize these terms. We are going to use this term thousands of times in this course. Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. What they mean, what they are used for, that is not what we are going to learn right now. Just learn these three new terms and memorize them by heart. Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. So there are three types of status: Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Remember this, never forget it. There are three types of status: Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. The first row, in the three words in the first row, their status is Rafa. The three words in the second row, their status is Nasab. And the three words in the bottom row, their status is Jar. Muslimun, Rafa. Musliman, Nasab. Muslimin, Jar. Muslimani, Rafa. Muslimaini, Nasab. Muslimaini, Jar. Muslimuna, Rafa. Muslimina, Nasab. Muslimina, Jar. Okay. So there are three types of status. They are called Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. And in the singular column, the first one is Rafa, then Nasab, and then Jar. Similarly, in dual column, Rafa, Nasab, and then Jar. And in the plural column, Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. Muslimun, Rafa, Musliman, Nasab, Muslimin, Jar. And similarly, this is how we say this for other words as well. Okay? So I will not go into more details today. So let's go to the breakout room now. And that is where we will practice the Muslim chart for masculine, Muslim chart for feminine. And then we will fit different words into the Muslim chart for masculine and feminine. And then we will learn about the three types of status: Rafa, Nasab, and Jar. So let's stop here and go into the breakout room.